Could not be more thrilled. Cascading design, just take your breath away. And that today is $139.90 and available with 4 monthly flex payments. So you're taking what we love most and now really adding that kind of what we call gallery or boutique feel to the look of the design, which just enhances that look even tenfold. And I want to say, Jay, this is 7 Peaks turquoise.
Yeah, this is 7 Peaks, and this is one of these mines that I found a few years back. As far as I know, I don't know anybody that's really, I've never seen anybody else up there when we buy rough. We don't have an exclusive on the deposit, but I will tell you this, that we go in and we cherry pick. And so anything that they get, just so everybody knows that when you go to these turquoise mines, a lot of the ones I go to, it's not like they're, they might be mining constantly, but it doesn't mean that they're actually getting any turquoise, okay? In this case, this is a copper mine, a very small copper mine, but that's what they traditionally, that's why they're moving earth, that's why they're digging the dirt. It's a really small operation. It is unusual in the fact they call this 7 Peaks. We actually named it. They really didn't have a name for it that, and so when we were out there, we looked around, and when you see where this deposit's located, there's actually 7 actual distinct peaks. Oh, and so we call it 7 Peaks. What I love about this design is we've done the hand-shaped freeform spacer bars in turquoise for you. This is all turquoise. This is all the natural colors that came out of this particular deposit. This was one deposit. It goes everywhere from a really, really super high blue to almost like a tealy blue, a tealy green. This is more on the tealy blue, tealy green side. It'll come with anywhere from like a yellow, kind of like a gold matrix to it, or it'll have like the ferrous oxides where it'll have more almost like the spider web color to it. You cannot waste more material when you cut your rough than cutting round beads. But in this case, we wanted to do something unique, wanted to do something different. I've already layered this for you, so you can't go wrong, right? When you get this, you throw it on, you're getting 3 strands, layer perfectly. They nest perfectly. It comes with a 2 3/4 inch sterling silver extender in the back. So if you do want to change it up a little bit, maybe wear it a little bit higher, maybe for the outfit that you have on that day, you can wear it a little higher, you can wear it a little lower. If you were able to get in on the stretch bracelet, we didn't make any earrings for this. We didn't make a ring. We really didn't have any of this particular rough left, but we did make the bracelet. And you can accessorize with almost any turquoise. Any turquoise earring would pretty much go back to this.
Oh, absolutely. I always say this 7 Peaks to me is you're getting the best of all worlds in the world of turquoise, because we love to be able to, the fact that turquoise does come in so many beautiful different blues. So it comes in that high robin's egg blue, comes in that kind of Peruvian blue color, it comes in teals, it comes in green, it comes in earth colors, and this is 7 Peaks. I say it's the best of all of them, and you have it all in one necklace. Here's the other thing, talk about custom. Look at the triangular individual caps on each side.
You'll think about those are all freeform. Also, if you look at it and think of the skill that it takes, where they actually, okay, so you've got 3 strands coming in, correct? You have 3 individual bead strands coming into the spacer bead, the freeform spacer bead, but you only have 1 strand coming out the other side. So that's what we've done. We've actually, if you think about the art and the patience and really the skill level that it takes to actually make those lay the way that they lay, and actually put that together, and then it goes right up to the neckline. And the reason I designed this is we had so many requests where they liked the layered look, but they just wanted a single strand around the back. It makes it very comfortable, very easy to wear, and it flows nicely. And again, this is all cut from the genuine turquoise rough material. So there will not be any 2 of these that are going to be identical, right? Mother Nature doesn't make everything the same. She just doesn't do it. So every single one of them is going to be the same design, but they're all going to be uniquely different in their own right. There will be no 2 that are identical. They're not going to be matchy-matchy.
And you know what else is not going to happen? these are not going to be $139.90 for much longer. And it's another special for Jewelry House pick. I mean, even to be able to bring to you the quality, of course, of Seven Peaks and J. King and turquoise and hand craftsmanship and the rarity of this one piece and just a beautiful, let's say it was a pendant at $164. The fact that it's a completed beautiful necklace and a cascading design, it's part of the gallery collection, and it's still specially priced today, only up until midnight tonight, and 4 flex payments. It's been one of our most popular picks. It's one of the most anticipated, most exciting pieces that couldn't wait to bring to you from Jay's collection. When you think of J. King, you know turquoise, and you know Jay's gonna bring to us truly the best of the best. And I just believe this is a great example of that. It's a great first starter piece, and it's perfect if you wanna add to your collection, because we don't do Seven Peaks very often, especially in a look like this. Maybe, you know, once in a while in a classic single strand 18-inch, but to get an 18-inch fully adjustable with that, you know, gallery cascading effect, and even down to the signature, love the caps on here. Custom cut, custom made, handcrafted, 2 minutes remaining, very, very popular, as is the matching stretch bracelet. Right. The bracelet, I think, was at $89.90, crazy.
And
great special.
What I love about this is just, here again, we've done all the work for you. We've layered it. It's always going to layer, when you shake it out, it's going to layer perfectly. And you have that comfort of, you have the singles, it's a graduated strand. So you have the 3 graduated strands that go into 1 strand that go around the neckline. So very, very comfortable. You still, again, you've still got the 2 3/4 inch extender, so you have the ability to either, you can raise it up depending on what you're wearing. You could maybe wear it a little bit lower depending on what you're wearing. So you have that comfort level. But what's really great, there's nothing cooler than to walk into a room and you've got that layered look, you're dripping in turquoise. And this is something that you could use as a layering piece, but it really is a standalone piece on its own right. We've already done the work for you here. We've already layered it perfectly. Each one of them lays perfectly. And again, because of the nature of the genuine turquoise material and the natural colors of this particular rough material, no two will be totally identical.
And that's what makes it fun. Hi to Lynette in Illinois. Lynette, thank you so much for calling in, and we hear you're a big fan of J. King.
Oh, I'm a very big fan of J. King. To give you a little of my background, I saved up for 2 years knowing we were going back to Mexico, to Satilla area. Have you ever, the silver mining?
Yes.
At 14, I picked up my first turquoise and silver bracelet. That started my love. I'm now 62.
Oh, we're the same age.
All types of turquoise.
It's addictive, isn't it? Turquoise is an addictive stone.
It is.
I mean, you know, I started collecting literally before I was 16, about the same time you did, and I'll be 62 actually in September. So I can't tell you how many turquoises I now have in my private collection. I love turquoise.
Yes, mine also. Mine also. You know, from small silversmiths all the way up through you. Today I've bought the turquoise and candy apple.
Oh, cool.
Last night I bought the big amber, and I bought some amethyst necklaces. I've been breaking the bank today with these.
But you know, in comparison, Jay and our buyers do a pretty phenomenal job with the pricing, don't they here, Lynette?
I appreciate Jay. He does wonderful, wonderful designs that you cannot find anywhere.
Good.
Well, thank you so much.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you were with us today, and I'm glad we were able to add to your fabulous collection. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your loyalty and taking the time to call us. I really appreciate it.
Okay, quick special here on the matching bracelet. Very popular, a cascading turquoise necklace.